Hello everyone, it's Kit Carson here in front of Angelina's Pizza in downtown Key West, and it is a beautiful night tonight. And everyone knows what I do here. I sit out front, I talk to the rock stars, the heroes, and the gods all night long. And tonight I have a young man with me. Introduce yourself to the world, sir. Tell them your name.
Well, thank you, Kit, and you're right. It's an absolutely wonderful evening out this night.
Beautiful.
Everybody wants to sit with Kit.
My name is Steve Bostrom. I have been living down here for 3 years. I am a real estate broker with Berkshire Hathaway, which is just right up the street here on 336 Duval.
All right, let's talk about that for 1 second. Now, 336 Duval, that's a historic building.
That's, I believe, the first schoolhouse.
The first schoolhouse in Key West, and it still has the bell, if I'm not mistaken, or it used to.
You know what? I cannot confirm or deny that.
Unless it fell down in a hurricane. There's a bell up there.
I've never seen it, but I trust
it. Oh, really?
it.
Yeah, 336.
336 Duval.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So you've in real estate before you got here, or did you just?
Correct. I've been selling real estate for 23 years in southeast Wisconsin.
Oh, wow.
And we moved down here 3 years ago. Got my real estate license 2 years ago. And, just trying to meet people and, hopefully provide them with the best customer service that they could ask for.
As everyone in the world knows, the real estate market is extremely hot no matter where you are, and Key West is no exception.
Key West is in fuego.
It is on fire crazy here. I mean, it's just nuts. But anyway, welcome to the island. 3 years, you're like a local now.
Well, I'm trying. We're trying our hardest.
Yeah,
but we still have so much to learn. I mean, this is the first time that I knew that you were here every Thursday night.
Every Thursday night I sit out here and I talk to the rock stars, the heroes, and the gods. Every Thursday.
I think this must be like must-watch TV.
Well, you know what? We're building content, and I'd like to say that it's rapidly becoming a must-see. And it's becoming a must-do for tourists as well, and locals. I mean, people are starting to get in touch with us wanting to know if I'm here on certain nights, and I tell them Thursday night. And then they go, well, I'm leaving town on Wednesday. Well, you'll have to come back. So that's all.
You know what? They're going to have to make their vacation based on what happens on Thursday.
You know, they should, because Thursday's a really good day. It's a great day.
100%. I feel kind of bad that I'm hogging your airtime. I mean, I'm a local. You should be interviewing people on the street.
Well, so what we like is we like to interview the locals so people can get to know who they are. Like, you have locals walking by making faces at you.
Right.
You know, I mean, I want the world to know who Steve is.
Well, I appreciate that.
And that's what, when they come down here and they want to buy a house, they go, I saw you on Sit with Kit. And that's kind of the genesis of the show.
That's amazing. And I hope that everybody that is watching right now will come down here to Key West and buy a house, buy a condo, maybe even a timeshare.
And one slice of pizza, don't forget.
You know what?
One slice of pizza.
Kit, I will have to say, I love the smell walking by.
Oh, my God.
Amazing.
You know what? It gets me every morning when I turn on that oven and I make the first pizza. There is nothing quite like it. Fresh Cuban bread's a close second, but there's nothing like it. Oh, my God.
And listen, I was born and raised on the south side of Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
I know pizza.
Oh, do you?
And your pizza, it's the thing.
It's pizza. It's the thing.
It's it.
So south side of Chicago, huh?
Yes, sir.
Is that where you were born?
Born and raised on the south side of Chicago.
And then you moved to Wisconsin?
I met my lovely bride at the Chicago Board of Trade.
There you go.
And then we got married, had children, moved them to Wisconsin.
So were you a futures market guy or something?
I was involved in the futures market. I was the assistant grain floor manager for a company by the name of Iowa Grain.
Wow.
We traded soybeans, corn, wheat.
You know what? That is a fascinating market, but it is one that you will lose your ass in a heartbeat.
You know, it's funny. One of my mentors gave an interview just like this to somebody at one time, and they asked him, they said, how do you make a small fortune trading commodities?
I know exactly how.
And he said, start with a large one.
Start with a very large one. Absolutely. Yeah, it took, I decided one time, a long time ago, I was going to try to figure it out. So I took $10,000 and I started buying a futures contract, like one every couple of 3 months, because it'd be a 3-month contract. It took me a little over a year to lose that 10 grand.
Well, actually, you did pretty well.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people lose that very quickly.
I didn't want to lose it all at one shot, so I drug it out, took my time, and lost it slowly and painfully.
Did you have fun along the way?
You know what? It was interesting. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it was like, man, it's something else. But hey, it's what we do, right?
100%.
So what else? Speaking of what we do, what else do you do?
Well, when we were in Wisconsin, of course, I was selling real estate in Wisconsin as well, and I'm also a bit of a political bug.
Okay.
So I decided to run for public office.
Nice.
And I became a city council person in the city of Kenosha.
Kenosha. So that's the eastern Wisconsin is Kenosha?
Kenosha is exactly halfway between Milwaukee and Chicago on the shores of Lake Michigan.
Okay.
We have a population of about 110,000 people.
Nice.
There were 17 city council persons, of which I was one. And I represented 6,000 people for 6 years.
Nice. Yeah. It's a definite education, small town city politics.
You know what? You go into it with high hopes and high dreams, and you quickly learn that there's a big bullseye in your back.
Yep. They're going to hate you for doing it. They're going to hate you for not doing it.
Yep.
And then they're just going to hate you regardless.
Yep.
It's a tough job, and as we've become extremely polarized on the political spectrum in the last 15, 20 years, and it's not getting any better, I don't even know where to begin.
I couldn't imagine being a politician during this state and time, but when I was running for public office, I don't know how much you know about Wisconsin politics, but we had a governor by the name of Scott Walker that tried to kill the unions.
Yep.
And so it became a political battle that, quite honestly, was pretty frightening to be a part of.
Yeah, it is. And the process is not pretty, and it doesn't have to be as ugly as they make it. I don't think. Unfortunately, that we could go off for days on it.
Of course,
but it should be a pretty straightforward process, and we've mucked it all up on every level. So
unfortunately,
other than politics, 6 years was enough. Any other hobbies or passions or pastimes?
Well, I really enjoy walking up and down Duval Street and meeting new people and having a drink here too. That's my hobby.
Yeah, you know what? That is a true QS hobby. As long as you don't do any sidewalk snorkeling, you're good.
What is sidewalk snorkeling?
Where you fall down and.
I will try my best not to do that.
No sidewalk snorkeling. We watch enough people do that every night.
That's hilarious.
It happens. You see them with their scuffed up hands and their knees. Chances are.
Oh boy.
One too many, or something.
I imagine paramedics in this town are overworked.
They can be. There are nights where I see the lights out here way more than it should be, without a doubt. Without a doubt. So, you got anything you're selling right now? What's your hot property? Let's talk about it for a second.
Well, actually, I have a confidential listing.
Uh-oh. We want to know. No one's watching. There's 37 people watching.
But you know what?
You can tell us.
If I describe it in great detail, they're probably going to know it. It's a business. It's a restaurant.
It's a restaurant.
It's a very successful restaurant.
Ooh.
But the reason why they're keeping it confidential is because they want the right person to own it.
Interesting.
So I fielded some phone calls of people that are interested in starting restaurants.
Man.
But the restaurant game is tough.
Hey, listen.
The restaurant game is tough.
There again, that's one of those, how do you make $1 million in a restaurant? Start with 3.
Right.
That's the same story. It's not easy. It is. My wife is a pizza widow.
I understand exactly what you're saying.
So there you have it. Well, good luck on that listing. So what else we got going on tonight? Anything else?
No, we're just hanging around. We're going to go see Rob Benton play over here at Sloppy Joe's, and then probably make our way home because we got to get up early tomorrow. We're going out on a friend's boat, and we're going to watch the races from the water.
Is tomorrow Friday?
Tomorrow is Friday.
I should know this by now.
Every day is Saturday down here, isn't it?
That's the problem. Every day is Saturday. Every day. Well, hey, I won't take any more of your time. Rob Benton's great. He's a great entertainer. I think he's got K-Rush with him, which is entertaining. The two of them together are great. It's a lot of fun. But I have one last question before you leave.
Yes, sir.
You ready? This is the toughest question you're going to have all night long.
Yes.
If you were a pizza, what kind of pizza would you be?
Well, I would be Angelina's Pizza.
Oh, fair enough. Say no
100%.
more. We'll take that any day. Well, on behalf of myself and the crew here at Angelina's, my wonderful staff, Tim, Randy, and Jade, I want to thank Steve for being a part of the show. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to subscribe with Sit with Kit, like, share, and all the above.
Awesome.
Steve, thank you very
Good.
much.
Thank you so much.